Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Real Racing 3. Today we will be completing 22 to 2023 season of Formula E, which I said we were going to do in the last episode, Euro Track Masters full completion. And after seeing the Lamborghini Diablo Super Veloce light blue number 97 livery, I decided to go for it in the Formula E car also, which someone actually commented. Now on all of the cars that you're going to see on this channel will have the light blue number 97 unless we cannot change the color, which I'll try to avoid as much as possible. But the playthrough will mean that we have to go to as many cars as we can. So there might be some cars that we cannot change the color of to light blue. So now we'll be moving on to our first race of Formula E, a speed record at the Formula E Berlin circuit, which I think is at the airport. And also this car is fully upgraded, so we will have no problem blasting through the series really easily. And also these cars are electric, which means really fast acceleration. Look at that, already 60 miles per hour. So I think first place was 138 miles per hour. So if we hit 140 miles per hour, we'll win the race. And I think there's a bunch of big straights coming right up after this two corners right here. And here's one of the first big straights. I think this is the biggest straight in the circuit. There you go. Look at that acceleration. We have already taken the lead, just like I said, 140 miles per hour. There you go. Now into this corner. Oh, we have touched the barrier a little bit, but it's okay because we have already gotten 145 miles per hour. So we don't need to go any faster now since we have already won the race. So here's another one of these big straights, and then after this corner, it will be again a big straight. There's a lot of them here, so we can see how quick this acceleration of the Formula E car is. There's also the official Formula E cars, which means there's not only this Formula E car, there's also the real racing teams of Formula E that have this type of car. So now we have won the Berlin Grand Prix. I'm pretty sure Berlin is in Germany. So now also the tracks will be only one per each tier, and the time trial. So it's similar to the Euro Track Masters exhibition, which is the last episode. So now we're moving on to our second race. Oh, we have unlocked Old Soul. I'm pretty sure that is the Morgan, which is one of the new cars in this game for being quite old. So now we move on to the next race. It is head-to-head, which means another one-lap race. Very short. And also, since our car is fully upgraded and this is only the first tier, I'm pretty sure that means that the car that we'll be racing against will be much slower than us. Okay, and also look at this interior. And also look at that steering wheel. I think that green and blue bar is how much we're using the throttle. Okay, doing nicely so far into the first corner, and we've taken the lead. Okay, almost hit the corner, almost hit the wall there. Well, it looks like that from the cockpit. And look at how quickly we're accelerating away from that Formula E car. Oh my god, the advantage is so big against that Formula E car without having any upgrades. If you don't know what just happened, we just went from less than 100 yards to more than a 280-yard gap between us and that car behind us. That is so powerful. The acceleration with a fully upgraded car versus a car that is which is likely not even upgraded at all. Okay, and also there's only 10 upgrades, so it also should be very cheap to do it. But now we have won the German Grand Prix. Now we're going to be off to our next Grand Prix, and which is going to be a new game mode for this channel. No, not a new game mode for this channel. We have already done it in the last time when we were racing in Formula E. The game mode is called Formula E. It basically means that there's a limited amount of electricity you have to use in the race. It's sort of like a cup also, but with a limitation on how much fuel you can use. But if you're braking or you're not using the accelerator, you'll get back more electricity. So that looks like, I think, 12 cars, which is the most we've seen so far. 2 laps, only with 29% battery. This is also what's happening in the real races. 16 cars actually. This is what happens in the real Formula E races. You have limited amount of battery you can use, but I'm pretty sure they also have this regenerative electricity. I think F1 has regenerative electricity, even though they're not electric, they're hybrids. Using the brakes, I think, for their heat, turning it into electricity. Now we're going into the podium, into second place, catching up to the first place car. There we go. Look at how quickly we're using that electricity, though. So when it turns blue, we're getting more electricity back, but it's obviously a lot slower. So now we have taken the lead of the race, and keeping it in the track so far. We cannot afford to lose too much time by hitting the walls. This is sort of like Monaco. He hit us, and oh my god, no way, he just did that. He pushed us out of the racing line so he could pass, and then we went down to third. And starting the race third now. We almost had a perfect lap, last to first. Now we need to really catch up because we only have 14% battery left, and we cannot use too much battery in the last lap, or else we might not actually make it. Actually, I don't know what happens if you don't have any battery left when you're still racing. I think you just slow down until you have 0% battery left. I think you have to quit until that. Only less than 10% now. We need to catch up quickly. I think in this braking zone we should be able to do it. This is the same area where we got that super acceleration from that head-to-head race. I think we just got a really good exit from that corner in the last race too. Okay, we're catching up to this guy. We're going to do I think we're going to do the same thing that he did to us, to the inside, blocking him from the correct racing line. Okay, there we go. We have taken back the lead with only 5% left, but with one corner left. Only 4% left. Could we actually lose this race? Okay, there is the finish line right there. And oh my god, only 2% left. I think that's okay. So I don't remember what happened with the time when we were racing the Formula E car of the season 7, which is really far back. I think that's the second series in the whole game that we ever did on this channel. But now we have won the race, and then we're going to be doing the time trial. And because our car is fully upgraded, we should be able to get a good timing. So the other cars in my team, 1 minute times. I think we'll be able to beat it, as long as we don't go off track or hit the wall, because then our lap will be invalid. Okay, now we're moving on to the time trial. We have infinite drive in the top corner, in the top middle, because our car is fully upgraded. That's another benefit of the fully upgraded cars. Okay, now time trial, starting lap. We probably won't need to we won't go back to this ever again, but maybe in a different time trial, in a track that I really like, I could actually go for a fast lap. Okay, going to the first corner, sliding a little bit, so probably won't get the high rating. So we need to beat 1 minute at least. Okay, going through these corners quite nicely so far. Yep. There you go. Here's the area where we got that super acceleration. I'll never forget that super acceleration we had. Okay, doing nicely so far. Okay, into this corner. Is this a corner? Oh no, we slid a little bit. We lost so much time from that. Because we have to accelerate now. So we probably won't get that 1 minute either. Maybe we could. No, probably we will not. But at least we'll be able to get in front of some of the cars in my team. So we're out of the 1 minute. So that means we will not get first place in my team. I'll probably do it again in a different video, or maybe in this video at the end. And also at the end of this video, we'll be showing which car we will be using next for the next series. could be going back on road car collection, because I have actually upgraded and unlocked a bunch of cars, almost completing the first season of the entire road car collection. So now we'll be moving on to our next race. Our next race is a speed snap at the Hong Kong circuit, which is the one with lots of twists and turns, which are very tight also. Okay, so what is our speed to beat? 123 miles per hour. And I don't know if you guys are having also no sound, but for this race, I don't know why I cannot hear anything. But okay, here we go, 123 miles per hour. Okay, the first corner, see, that was a very tight corner. Okay, doing well so far. And we're catching up very quickly. Let's go, 127 miles per hour. We have now won the, I think this is the Chinese Grand Prix. Now we're moving on to the next race. Our next race is elimination at Hong Kong. Now there should be sound because I restarted the game. So our first, so that means now in elimination, with I think it should be 8 cars. I think this will be the full lap as well. It's a morning track, so it should be a little bit darker also. Was it morning in the speed snap race? I'm not sure. Also, those towers are looking very beautiful. Okay, so there is all of the cars. I think for the first corner we'll be able to get at least podium places. I know, top 5 places. Okay, look at that acceleration though. We might actually get into the podium. Oh no! Oh, we hit one of the cars. And then we hit the wall. But we're up to second place in the first corner. Chasing down that first place car already. So that means first car is now eliminated. I think we'll be able to get it in the next lap. Maybe this lap towards the end, or maybe in the middle. Okay, around the outside, we almost overtake. We did overtake now here, and then I think this is where we can get that big straight. No, this is not the same place. It's sort of like an inverted version of the swimming pool section in Monaco, in the F1 track. Okay, here will be the big curve, sort of like an inverted curva grande from Monza. Okay, look at this. This is actually quite cool. You can see the wheels also, very nice looking. We almost went sliding there. Top 5 cars are now remaining, and now we're still keeping that lead. And look at how fast we're going right now from that acceleration. I don't think it's not fast, it's quick. I'm pretty sure quick means the faster acceleration. I'll check the total speed later. I think after this race we can check. If I don't forget. Okay, only 10 seconds left for. Oh no, we went sliding. We lost a little bit of time. But now only 3 seconds left, and there we go. We have only 3 cars remaining. That means we only need to wait for 20 more seconds for third and the second car to get eliminated. Now it's starting the third lap, I think now. A little bit later than I comfortable did. But we still are not sliding. That's great. Now only 20 seconds left to win the race. Actually, that was one of our teammates. 9AK is the tag of the team. Oh, we're going way too fast. 400-yard lead though. That is still way more than enough we need. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and there we go. We have now won the Chinese Grand Prix. Then we will be moving on to the last race, which will be in the Formula E game mode. Okay, we are now in the Formula E two-lap Hong Kong race, which will be the last race in this tier, and the track after this one will be the New York track of 2019. Okay, and here we go. Starting with 12 cars. Through the middle, I think we'll be able to get to top 3 and a little bit of contact, but didn't hit anything too hard. Up to 4th place right now. I think that the braking zone will be able to go through the middle or maybe in the inside. Okay, it's going to be through the inside of the cars. 2 in 1 corner. There we go. up to second place, and we already have less than 20% charge remaining, so we need to be able keep on watch on that. But there's a lot, I think, more braking zones in this track. Okay, I don't think that there's slipstream yet. I haven't noticed it a lot. But slipstream or draft only occurs when you're like above when you're above like 120 miles per hour. So I haven't been. Oh, there we go. That's the draft when our speed goes orange. I think it gives us a boost. But yeah, I think we haven't gotten a lot of it because we have very less chance to do it. Okay, into the braking zone. He's going right behind me. I don't know how to go faster in this. Maybe I should put more faith in this car. Maybe it does have Formula 1 style brakes. Also, I think Formula 1 used Formula E's halo around the driver's seat. And I'm pretty sure both of them are from FIA. But there's something at the end of the video that I need to tell you guys, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Less than 3% left. Now less than 3% left, and there we go. We have now won the Chinese Grand Prix, and now we will be off to the time trial. Okay, we are now in the time trial of the Hong Kong circuit. And there we go. It is also a morning, so it'll be also dark. I think all of the races are morning. Okay, here we go. And 3, 2, 1. We're going very fast from this. Oh no. Well, that's one way to break enough. But we just lost a lot of time and probably a lot of condition too. But this is one of the last races now we're going to be doing with the Formula E Gen 3 show car. But I've also found something in the Formula E section that you probably won't be happy to see at the end of the video. Okay, going a little bit too wide. And then after this, the big curve should be coming a little bit. After here, yep, this is the big fast curve, and there we go. We have now completed the Hong Kong's tiers. Now we will be moving on to the next racetrack, the New York Circuit 2019. Okay, guys, we are now in the New York Circuit 2019. Head-to-head with only one lap, with one competitor. And I don't think I remember seeing this track in the last time we did Formula E. But that was probably because it was a very long time ago. 3, 2, 1, and go. Wow, that was really good timing. And we're immediately catching up, even though we're already in the second last tier. Some of the cars are not upgraded, or maybe we just got a better start or a racing line. Okay, I definitely do not remember this. I don't see. Okay, here's a big straight. We're getting that acceleration again. 145 miles per hour. I think that's the fastest we've got. Oh no. I think that's the fastest we've gone in this Formula E car. Maybe in this whole series. But I'll check the top speed after this. Okay, don't remember anything still. I do remember a little bit of that, but maybe because it's similar to a different track. I remember seeing this DHL signs. Okay, yeah, I do remember seeing this. It might be from playing a special event before, which I don't record. But overall, I don't remember too much about this track. It seems quite normal to me. But now we'll be moving on to the next race. Okay, we are now at the speed record of New York 2019. I'm not sure why it says 2019. They might have stopped racing at it at 2019. Just like the German Grand Prix in Formula 1. Okay, now let's go to the race. And what is the top speed? 139 miles per hour. Similar to the first time we were racing this. It's speed snap for 140. What is this? Oh yeah, speed record. There we go. Lights out. And we're going into the first corner. Okay, sliding a little bit. Maybe losing time. Okay, not here. I think at the ending straight we'll be able to get it. Or maybe here actually. Okay, now we're getting that acceleration. There we go. Good top speed. 140 miles per hour. Exactly the same as we got in the in the first time we were racing at Speed Snap. I think it was Berlin. Or maybe we can get an even higher top speed at the speeds at the ending straight into the finish line. Okay, that's a tight corner there. Don't make any contact with the wallet because we do have a Formula E game mode still, so we shouldn't use too much of the oh my god, that was close. Too much of the condition. And now into the straight, we're almost getting a new top speed, and 141 miles per hour. One more than the speed record of the Formula E Berlin circuit, which is the first race we did in this season and in this car. Now we'll be moving on to the next race. It is a Formula E racetrack, Formula E game mode, as predicted, and then we'll be going into it now. So it'll be, I think it should be 12 cars again, or maybe 16 actually now, likely. So that means 30% we're starting. So this is way more than we had in Hong Kong. I think we had like around 25 in the early parts of the lap. Okay, into the first corner. So many cars. Also, I'm pretty sure now it's 16. Okay, up into 5th already. Okay, we're going through the middle, double overtake. This is the second time in this exact series with this same car that we're getting double overtake. And also, this car has lasted enough condition for the whole series without having to service once. That 2 times durability bonus for fully upgrading the car is very much worth it. You don't have to, and also sometimes it costs money to service your car, and not even just to finish it, just to service it at all. And now we're up to 2nd place, closing in on that first place car. Now we're under 20% left, so we need to get at least more than 15% remaining after the first lap. So then we'll be doing a good enough job. Okay, I think with the slipstream we'll be able to get to this car. Okay, it's gonna be through the inside, I think. Maybe outside if he blocks enough. Okay, we'll go accelerate a little bit more. There we go. To the inside, we have taken the lead of the American Grand Prix. I think this is the first time we have American Grand Prix in Formula E. I don't remember it from the previous time we were in Formula E. But now we have 10% remaining. Okay, they go through that very tight chicane. We do not want to make any contact right now because we will lose time, and we will also lose condition, which could make our battery go down faster because our car is slower. Almost hitting the barrier there. Luckily we slowed down enough and doing so well so far. Only 6% left. Okay, to the DHL thingy. Only 5% left now. It's turning red, but now we have just made it and won the American Grand Prix with just one race left to win the whole series. Okay, we are now at the time trial of the New York Circuit 2019. This will be the last event of the Formula E 2022 to 23 exhibition. This will also mean that we'll be going back to road car collection for starting at where most people would start in Wheel Racing 3, at the very early stages with with some of the slowest cars in the game. We slide a little bit, and no. So we definitely will. Oh no, he's sliding again. It's probably because of we're in the red zone of the condition, which means we're losing performance, and then we probably lost grip too, and also maybe braking and handling. But that's still okay. We only need to get through one lap left, less than one lap now, and going into this straight. Okay, doing well nicely. Here's the big hairpin, or really small hairpin because it's very tight. And almost making contact again, just like the last race, into the DHL areas. Okay, doing nicely so far. And then this little chicane thing here. And then now we're into this straight, the big curve, and then to the straight. Now we have won and completed Formula E 2022 to 23 exhibition. There we go, guys. We have now completed Formula E, all three seasons, all three main seasons show cars. And now we can finally put this car to rest after a long day of non-stop racing. And I'll show you the next car we are going to be racing. So it is the Toyota Camry TRD 2022 NASCAR in motorsports once again. We have had 3 motorsport series completions now. It is going to be in the 2022 NASCAR season. And it already has 21 out of 28 upgrades, so it should be able to be fully upgraded at the end of the series when we complete that episode. So now remember to like and subscribe, and bye guys.